Here are my top recommendations. I had this book all wrong in my mind. I saved this as like a pretty aesthetic coffee table type book that I would maybe one day purchase, only for it to finally go on sale and to finally purchase it and find out it is more than just a beautiful book. There is so much information, so much good information in this book. I wish I would have had this earlier on in my journey, so that's why I'm starting with it, even though I didn't actually read it in the beginning. I wish I would have. You mentioned wanting to know the history, and this is a wonderful book for that. It it covers literally everything. I love the tarot covered in here. I read a lot of tarot books and I still learned something new from this book. Now, The Beginner's Guide to the Occult is where I did actually start. This was the first book that I read, and I call books like this the appetizer sampler platter. They're not the main dish, but they're going to help you know how to order off the menu for what you like. And that's exactly what this book did for me. Just kind of helped me fine tune what I was really interested in, what I was really looking for. I really like this book as well, Witchery, Embrace the Witch Within. I read this early on and found it really helpful. It's a very practical guide for, taking you past the witchcraft aesthetic. This isn't about what you post on social media. This isn't about how you decorate your altar. It's figuring out your path and your journey spiritually and really just helping you find that deeper meaning in life all the way around. Earth, Air, Fire, and Water is a great book if you do find yourself wanting to work with the elements, find yourself wanting to work in nature magic. And it's by Scott Cunningham. He is Wiccan. I am not Wiccan, but I still found this book very useful, very helpful. I really like how he goes over different elements, how to utilize them, a lot of different nature magic in here. So this is a good one too. Now, where most people have heard of Scott Cunningham before is from this book, The Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. And this book, I hate to say anything is like a must have, but if this is probably the closest I'm going to get to saying something is an absolute must have. I wish there was a volume two. It's way more than just herbs. He goes over all kinds of plants and trees in this book. It's amazing. I have a lot more books to cover, so I guess there will be a part two.